Hello, you beautiful souls, and welcome to this week's weekly forecast or weekly guidance video. This week we're looking at Monday the 25th of July through to Sunday the 31st of Modified July. It is literally the last week of July. On July 28th, we have a new moon in Leo during Leo's season. So we're being asked to make time for the sweetness of life, to do the things that light us up. It's a beautiful new moon encouraging us to focus on self-nourishment and self-care, to not overdo things or burn the candle at both ends. This new moon is helping us to create more balance. Any emotional challenges can be softened by taking responsibility for your wants, needs, and desires, bringing through a new direction, a new understanding, and hopefully new beginnings. New moons are all about new beginnings, so plant your seeds, water them with love, nourish them with belief, and surrender and release them to the soil of the universe so that they may grow. This is definitely has been the month to be more aware and honor your needs through self-care. Now this week we actually have the sacral chakra with the card of relationships, and the card itself says intimacy, freedom, acceptance, and trust. The sacral chakra resonates to the color orange, and it is your feeling chakra. It rules your emotions, your sensuality, your pleasure, and your desires, your intimacy, sexuality, your healing, freedom, acceptance, and trust. It's our first full week in Leo season, so tap into your creativity and get inspired. Connect in with what you're feeling and then openly communicate that with others. Do the things that bring you pleasure and enjoyment. Nurture your needs and show love to yourself. Rest, take time out, do some walking, have a bath, yoga, meditate, whatever you need for you. Honor the beauty and sacredness in all of your relationships. They are all windows to the true soulful connections. They are mindful, mirrored reflections into your own self. Often what is triggered in you by others is within you. So if you find yourself being triggered, rather than deflecting, take time to do some reflecting. This is about all of your relationships, but it all starts with you. If you don't have a good, solid relationship with yourself, if you're not connected to yourself, then it's hard to connect to anyone else. Now, I was guided to use the Aussie Oracle deck today. Tracey Down Under can be used any time of the year, and the cards that have come out have blown my mind. These are on special for $30 until the end of July, so if you'll be interested in that, just inbox me and I will let you know. Free pickup or delivery, and if you're interstate or international, then there is a delivery cost on top of that. But our cards for this week really do tap into this relationship with yourself and then others, okay? The first card we get is believe in yourself. We all have that inner critic, which can often cause us to question our path, feeding us with questions, fears, and doubts. Be mindful of your thoughts and believe in yourself. It's important to back yourself, cheer yourself on, and be your own best friend rather than your own worst critic. Stay devoted to you instead of seeking external validation. Stop questioning yourself and connect with yourself. Trust yourself, accept yourself, build yourself up. Just like you build a sandman, grain by grain, you too can build yourself up. Stand in the warmth of who you are, keeping your cool and not sweating the small stuff. Life may knock you down at times, but keep believing that you have the power to rebuild. Believe in yourself enough to pick yourself up again, to build yourself up again, and then to strut your stuff. The peacock struts with grace, integrity, and pride. Please recognize these traits within yourself. When you love yourself and your life, you can stay more balanced and face any arising challenges with courage and conviction. Your magnificence may ruffle some feathers along the way, but that's okay. Just keep strutting your stuff as you take the lead in the symphony of your life. Believe in yourself, build yourself up, and then strut your stuff. Don't question who you are. Don't question why you got knocked down. Just build yourself up again, believe in yourself, and strut your stuff. Accept yourself and other people for their flaws, their faults, and their magnificence. Life has a magical way of always revealing what we need, even if we don't understand the why at the time. Embrace the lesson, trusting everything happens for a reason. Doors will close so new ones can open. Rain clouds will clear so the sun's rays can bring rainbows. Remember that it is often in the darkest moments that you shine the brightest. Accept what you cannot change and change what you can. The only thing that is truly under your control are your words, thoughts, and actions. Accept the moments in your life as they continually shape who you are. Accept who you are. Accept who others are. But I want to say with this one, there's a difference between accepting and tolerating or settling. So if it's all rain clouds, then don't be afraid to set the boundaries and walk away from that. There will always be a balance of both, but if it's too one-sided, that it's always emotional rivalry, then set that foundation or boundary in place. Communication. Once you start believing in yourself, building yourself up, strutting your stuff, believing and accepting who you are and that you are in control of that, then it's time to communicate it. Communication, however, is a two-way street. Just as there's two hands here, it goes both ways. Be sure to listen in the same way that you wish to be heard. Do you listen to hear or to respond? When communicating, come from your heart, speak with love and compassion, and listen with all of your senses so that the message can be received clearly. Speak from your heart. Now, this may mean that there may be boundaries needing to get put up, okay? When you speak from your heart, when you accept what is good for you and what is not, and you communicate that, you may need to stand your ground, but it's important to do it from this heartfelt space. Do you stand down rather than staying true to you? When you truly believe in yourself or something, it's okay to stand firm. Be sure to remain fair and reasonable as you do so, and do not allow the fear of others' opinions to stall your progress. Adapt, adjust, and stay on course. So don't accept that it's always going to be rainy. If it's always rainy, communicate your truth, stand your ground, set those boundaries, but do it from a heartfelt space. So I really feel like these three go together because we're building ourselves up from last week, taking responsibility of what we're growing, stepping up and taking ownership, okay? And then here, whatever we're not accepting, we're accepting what we cannot change and changing what we can, which means communicating that, standing our ground from a heartfelt space. This means we get to stay in our own lane. No matter where you are or which direction you are traveling, we are all on the same highway of life, but cruising along in our own lanes. Try not to compare, nor blindly follow others. Instead, do your best to encourage and uplift while staying focused on your own lane. It is your journey and your life, and not everyone will understand nor appreciate the direction that others choose to take. But each journey is leading to their own unique destiny. And you may be in the same lane at the same time for a little while, but if your trajectory, your direction changes, that's okay. And lastly, kiss and make up. Words are powerful and they can harm or heal. If your words have harmed, heal them with a kiss or a handshake. Let bygones be bygone. Trust that no matter what the grievances, by forgiving and accepting with compassion, you can enjoy not only the festive season together, but the relationship together. Honor the beauty and sacredness of all of your relationships. They are windows to your heart and soul. They are mirrored reflections into yourself. So if you find yourself deflecting on someone else, take time to do some reflecting about yourself. Your relationships with everyone else start with you. If you don't have a good, solid relationship with yourself, if you're not connected to yourself, it's hard to connect to anyone else. So believe in yourself, build yourself up, strut your stuff. I just realized I opened them the wrong way. We'll go that way instead, okay? Accept where you're at. Communicate where you're at. Stand your ground and set boundaries if you need to. From a heartfelt space. You can kiss and make up and still stay in your own lane. Let any bygones be bygone. And tap into this sacred relationship, intimacy, freedom, acceptance, and trust. It was a long one, but I think it was a worthy one. I absolutely love that reading. I hope you do too. Connection to anyone else starts with connection to yourself. So please, 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 please believe in yourself, build yourself up, and then go forward and strut your stuff, because you are worthy of that. Have an amazing week. Enjoy that new moon. Set those new moon intentions. Believe in them, build them, strut them. Feels like an amazing week. What a beautiful way to end July. So much healing, love and laughter to you and yours, your gracious goddess of guidance, Tracey. Stay well, stay safe, and above all else, stay true to you. 2022 is all about you and your dreams coming true. Whatever that means for you.